Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here on another one of my silly little 15-minute tangent rants. This is another episode of On the Brain with me, your host, Caleb B. Davis. And, this is where we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty here. This is a bonus release episode that we're going to do because it's just so much fun. It really is. There's a little bit more of an about me that maybe we get into, maybe we don't. But, I have not formally introduced any little bit of myself on this podcast, really. So it's really just based on if you know me already. And so I guess that's just not an assumption I should make. I hope the content has still been pretty entertaining. I told you. I've kind of told who I am. I used to a little bit more regularly partake in performing stand-up comedy in the DFW area in North Texas. And yeah, that's been a while ago now. A lot of time has passed, and if you haven't caught on by the first couple episodes, got my beautiful wife and my 2 little baby girls, so there's not much else I can ask for, and then I get to put my crazy rambles into a loose, organized conversation with myself out loud. But no, this is exciting because today is the official 1 week has passed of this podcast, and I've put more episodes out than I initially intended, and I'm kind of regretting it a little bit, but the last couple episodes that have come out before this one as a bonus release have been some of my favorite things to create, right? I was just kind of taking notes, and as a bonus episode, this is behind the pod, really, because I'm looking at like this new dashboard that I've kind of obsessed myself with more than caring to post a photo of how fat I've gotten recently on Instagram. But that's okay. I wouldn't imagine anyone could realistically see me getting skinnier after I just had 2 babies with my wife. And if I had, my face would start drooping because of that Ozempic skinny, or there's a bigger problem. And that's not the case either. I've been eating my feelings and not sleeping. It's like the top 2 things doctors tell you not to do. It's just like my favorite habits I've formed. But outside of that, I do everything else pretty good. Like, I don't litter. I think that's pretty exciting. I don't feel good when I toss things outside of my car. I don't intentionally cut people off. I don't know. I guess I could keep rambling about it, but I mean it. I'm looking at all this stuff that I feel accomplished by, just in what I'm looking to create. It's been really fun to do this. And like I feel productive a little bit in a part of myself that I am not primarily having to hold a bottle or make money. My throat is sore. I'm just kidding. You fucking wish, pal. You wish, bucko. Cool it. I should get a little bit better about trying to make this. No, I don't feel like my podcast is family friendly. I feel like if you expected my Goldbergs looking ass to try to I'm not even going to talk about it. If you know what the point I'm making here is about my appearance and the little child from the Goldbergs. So funny. Yeah, if you don't know me, I get mistaken for a male Ellen all the time, night and day. I was confused for a woman in person. On the phone, I'm used to. I was on a date with my wife prior to being married. I guess at a Dallas Stars game, it would make the most sense for me to get misgendered because I've got like these broad shoulders on my like skinny woman hips that also have my dad bod muffin top just whoa. Anyways, I'm wearing a hockey jersey, and you know, when you're sitting next to somebody in a stadium where you have to be real close to them, if I'm with somebody, I'm gonna like turn in towards them a little bit to where my back becomes a little bit of like a stall wall. And keep in mind, this woman had short hair, and it'll make sense in a minute. I'm getting worked up again because this genuinely confused the fuck out of me. My back to her elbow, she turns and she elbows me in my back fat. I'm American enough to where I was willing to ignore it. You didn't even have to apologize to me. I've already forgiven you, my child. That's the point I'm trying to make. She makes a point to like get in my face, like low, like at her waist while she's still in her chair. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am," like really quickly corrected herself, and that hurt. Immediately, her. I'm sorry. We're going to do a lot of these back and forth storytellings with Caleb B. Davis. It just happens. Maybe this is my new segment, and maybe I should probably try to stay out of this, but she says this to me. She says, "Sir, I mean, ma'am." And I looked at her, and you know what? I let it go. Me thinking I'm being nice was I didn't say anything. And then this is where people tell me, it's like, that's why you're a dick. You know, like you should have been like, it's okay. And just on. And you know what? I felt like that's kind of what my energy gave. I just kind of like shrugged a little bit. But that's not where this story ends, unfortunately. I sat for, I don't know, I'm not shitting you, a minimum of 5 minutes. Like it was an extended afterthought, I felt like. And I'm questioning if maybe it wasn't even closer to 10 minutes where then she taps me on my shoulder. Hello? I turn back to her. I'm like, "Yeah?" And this bitch doubles. She says, "I should know better. My daughter has short hair." Excuse me? You also have short hair, and I'm a dude. Like, if a woman gets mistaken for a man, I mean, yeah, that doesn't happen, right? But for me at a Stars game, full fucking send it. You need to expect. Please excuse my sniffly nose, by the way. I'm telling y'all, for real, I'm getting through, I don't know, 2.5 weeks. I've been not quite healthy, not quite sick enough to not go to work, you know? I've felt like a bag of hamster bones. That's what I tell people close to me. When I don't feel good, when I feel like, you know, COVID achy or like flu, like chills, you know, and then people are like, "Are you okay?" It's like, I feel like a bag of hamster bones. Because it means I feel all together, but like loosely. Makes sense to me. I just feel like that's a lot of hamsters, any size bag. But yeah, and maybe mainly because I don't want to be I don't even know. I feel like any doctor I go to is still just going to outsource me to like a not care now that is care now, but it isn't. You just got big panel like glass sliding doors and then like one little curtain that they're like transferring in between, like I don't know, like your next two vial racks where it's like, is that like an experiment? And they're like, okay, so what hurts, your kidney? And you're like, wait, hold on, no, I have like, and it's a whole, not even that. It's like I feel like I have strep. They're like, oh, so you don't need an X-ray? You're like, no, you thought I needed an X-ray? What? Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm so excited. That's the big problem. I'm ready for my week to be over already, and we're getting closer. But yeah, it's going to be hard for me coming up because me and my wife are going to have to spend a week apart from each other, and I don't know. I'm gonna be here with the girls, and she's gonna be out training for a new job out of state, accepting thoughts, prayers, Cash App, and Venmo. Just I'm just kidding. Uh, dude, for real though, my wife tells me all the time, she's like, me and our daughters are gonna take all your money. Like it's like the sweetest stick up ever. She's like, we love you very much, and we're so thankful for all the things you do for us. Can you pass me your wallet? Me, yeah, yeah. Here. Wait a minute, you know, dude. Pup cups are free. That's what I feel like the human pup cup. I feel like I'm free and I'm pretty good, but sometimes you're still gonna pass on it. You're like, nah, he's been a little shithead lately, with your dog. Kind of like my dog. Our dog, he is a little wiener boy, un spicy salchicha, as they say in I think that's Uzbekistan. Oh my god, bro. Okay, please, please don't. I'm. This is as bad as it's gonna get with me. But I want to bully the State of the Union address. There's nothing good about it. I just don't get it, man. I think that's so funny. And literally this I'm not I watched it at work because it was better than work, and it wasn't. It was just I wanted to catch it before I saw clips of it somewhere. So, I don't know. There was a lot of our country being spoken about like it was America as seen on TV, which I loved. Like everything was presented as like never before. It was like never before, and it was like boom, America. It was like as seen on TV. Yeah, and then oh dude, this kind of pissed me off because like I hate America. This is America, right? America is and I'm not even smart enough to say any of this, but I did have notes. It's like America is smoke and mirrors with their government, and the way I know that is that this was spoken by our president today. It was over the last, I think it was like 6 or 8 months, zero illegal aliens admitted to the U.S. And I'm like, doesn't admitted mean you like made them a citizen? I think basically my only point here is it just doesn't sound right. Like it sounds like it's like I compared it to saying like, did you know that 0% of bobcat attacks involve a feral fox? I don't know. It didn't sound quite right. It didn't. And I don't know, man. I understand what the Olympics meant back in the 40s, but like I don't understand them now because like the only appeal to Olympic sports that aren't regular ass sports like football, basketball, table tennis are like the only other ones that are like actual sport. I mean, not okay, not actual sport, but like you go on vacation to snowboard or ski, but like you don't see anyone taking a vacation to go pommel horse, or shot put. So it's like I don't understand why we're still just breeding people and training them to throw stone. Like, is this political or is it sport? I don't get it. I don't understand the Olympics anymore, so I don't agree in them. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm turning into just like any of your worst taxi driver nightmares where it's just like, yeah, these people they're throwing rocks and I don't no, it's not for me. I don't agree, Not me. Not Caleb B. Davis. I think it's fine. But I don't want to have to watch it, and can we stop like interrupting real sports? Like hockey was great. Like I loved those sports. We all do. I don't care about discus. Like, I don't care. And yeah, I don't care if Ethiopia can beat us in it either. And what? It's just the most perplexing thing to me, and I know it shouldn't be. But I think that's the state of our union. Man, this guy literally turned into Charlie Sheen and kept talking about winning, and he brought the hockey team, the USA hockey team. Congratulations, which was so funny. Not that they won. That was exhilarating. Hockey's become one of my favorite sports to watch because my wife likes watching it with me. That's fun. But yeah, so aside from the Olympics in the 40s and 6-year-old figure skaters, can we please chill out on the Olympics? Like, please. We had literal veterans get less applause that were shown in the State of the Union address today than our USA hockey team. And like, I'm not saying I have a problem with it per se, but I noticed it. On the Brain with your host, me, Caleb B. Davis, will be back. New episodes coming Tuesdays and Thursdays, and from time to time, like in this instance here, there will be a bonus episode.